Bosses Alpha, Engineer Archie, Engineer Archie, Engineer Engineer Archie Alpha now. Put earpiece for your ear. Amaka, you fine, but men and brethren.
When I go do an interview,
Oh yeah, Rex.
you don't go live already.
Rex, there's some more go.
You don't get back.
I don't ready to go since more they go. What's up? I trust you. I trust you. But why is everything? Why has everything been rupified? Comfortable position. At this time last season, they were relegated, but this time around, they ended in a rather comfortable position, fifth on the log, 25 points in total, and it was a good one. All in all, good play. The players were well integrated with the team, and in all and all, it was good support, both from the state government and, of course, from the supporters club, the management team of the club, and all that. Amazing season they had. Alongside Cynosure, also they are in the NLO trying to gain promotions, to the NNL come next season. And of course, they didn't start well. They've had one game already. They lost 2-0 in that game against Ingas of Enugu. But then that was the first game. But then pretty amazing squad they have. The likes of Tega. Tega is in the squad. Raphael is in the squad also, alongside many other, players, awesome players in the squad. Raphael, yeah, like I said, we didn't know he was going to make it. He was injured, but he's in the starting lineup. And of course, also, we have the likes of Ryan Akombi on the starting lineup, also in goal. Tega, amazing player. Nachi David is a player also of Cynosure who is going to be starting from the bench, and it's going to be a wonderful one. What a midfielder he is. I think comparing the both lineup, Cynosure as a fielded in a more hungry side. But then Abakaliki FC is an NNL side. So let's see what happens. The likes of Omar, the number 10, is in the starting 11. Though we have a few changes here and there. Hello Friday is also starting. Ezemo, I call him Ezemo. Elemo Christian is also starting in defense. We have the likes of Judah Leke also starting. The likes of Uja Ugochukuja, the highest goal scorer of the team last season, is also starting. And that is what it is. Stay tuned as we bring you the game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You're welcome to the Power Rotangene Township Stadium here in the beautiful city of Abakaliki. The finals of the 2025-2026 Ebonyi State FA Cup. And we are on the way. Cozy evening here at the Abakaliki Township Stadium. Of course, Abakaliki FC is going to be trading tackles against, trading tackles with Cynosure FC. Both teams are going to be battling for bragging rights, basically for bragging rights. Of course, Cynosure has been in Ebonyi State for quite a while. Has been the team holding the fort representing Ebonyi State for a long time. Abakaliki FC just 2 years old. This is they are in their second year of existence, and then of course the first time they tried, they got to the finals of the Federation's Cup, where Kwara United, knocked them out, and it was quite painful because we're all there rooting for them and battling for the continental spots. The first time it would have been for a team here in Ebonyi State getting to the continent. Ebonyi State football would have gone continental. That was what it meant, but unfortunately, it wasn't to be. It wasn't the case. Is there anything I can do for you guys? Of course, it's going to make for a beautiful game of football today. And this is the first time Sports Light Up is sponsoring a state FA and bringing this our way. Of course, Spotlight Up has been giving visibility and publicity to the most important league in the land, the NNL. And right now, we decided it was about time to look inward into give back to contribute our quota in sports development in Ebonyi State, and we decided to partner with the Ebonyi State FA to bring this to you. And of course, as part of the sponsorship, Spotlight Up provided the jerseys for the finals alongside the medals, the trophy, and everything. It was a pleasure, dressing them up, and not just that, giving them all of and giving all of the necessary, you know, necessary things we needed to give. Right, starting for Abakaliki FC in goal, we have Godzeza Junior. He didn't play in the course of the regular season, but an amazing goalkeeper, fine goalkeeper, has the height and the agility to go to go with Godzeza Junior in goal for Abakaliki FC. Hello Friday alongside Elemo Christian, partnering in defense. Okpa Chukwujeku and Augustus Dobarile running the full, doing the full back thingy for Abakaliki AFC. Uche Amarachi alongside Ozuribo Joseph would hold the fort. It's looking very much like a 4-2-3-1 formation. Ugochukwu Uja leading the line is flanked by Judah Leke and Okeke Chidera on both sides of the which gonna make which gonna make for a wonderful game of football, scintillating, lineup the Abakaliki team has given us. Of course, the head coach of the game, Anista Izwekim Star Plus, he's done well. He's done well this season, especially. But then, of course, we would be demanding more. The Ebonyi supporters would be demanding more from him for next season. And of course, looking at the Cynosure starting 11, it's looking more like a 4-3-3 for Cynosure with a flat midfield, I'm guessing. But then Raimi Akombi, he was in the books for Abakaliki FC last season, a starting goal, and of course also the captain of the side today. In attack, Rafael, another player on the books of Abakaliki FC team last season, leading the line for Cynosure in the number 9 position. Of course, Gift Vincent, Obodo Valentine, in defense, Ekechi Chimampa, Felix Victor. Chimampa also another player on the books of Abakaliki FC, last season. And of course, this season it's with Cynosure doing, trading tackles. Felix Victor also another wonderful player. We have the likes of Mohamed Hamza in midfield, Tega James, scintillating player, fascinating player, wonderful footballer he is starting also in midfield. Pius Chikodi is also gonna be starting for Cynosure. Of course, Okonkwu Ikechukwu and Ogodo Sunday Samuel would be the older players starting in attack alongside Raphael, which makes for wonderful, wonderful starting 11. Ikenna Benjamin Abdullahi Shagari Chinedu Miracle Azi Keliado Olajuin David Nachi was on loan for Crown FC. Got them off the hooks in the relegation battle, in the end, made sure they survived the drop. And it is what it is. David Onachi, fine footballer, on the bench for Cynosure. Chinedu Ani, another beautiful footballer. Of course, Yusuf Jayola is the coach for Cynosure today. Obina Kuche, a player on the books of Konkalifat, was in the promotion team that got to the MPFL for Cynosure for Konkalifat last season. Yes, he's on the bench for Abakaliki FC. He was one of the standout goalkeepers of the NNL season last season and got Konkalifat to the MPFL. But then he had a few moves that didn't really work in his favor. Left for Rivers United, had a little bit of Bas Bose, and then also got to Abakaliki FC, where he's been doing so well, deputizing for Pascal Elochuko, who unfortunately isn't on the bench, isn't starting today. He's not in the game today. Cyril Timothy, the captain of the side, on the bench today also. Uche Promise, Kalu Collins, Okeke Chinaza, one for Ejike, Ebuka Ogene, one for Chigoze, Ifeanyi Anyanwu, all making the starting 11 today. And so far, it's been pretty, pretty decent piece of football from both teams. Pretty decent so far. Not really, what will I say? Trying to get into the rhythm, get to the rhythm, get in the flow of the game, and then see what happens from there. Cynosure, you know, in possession right now. Tega, but of course, loses it. Amza on the ball. Beautiful pass there. He's trying to find Ikechuku, but didn't get it. Throwing. Omar, another fine footballer, but really didn't have a good time last time out. And of course, it's raining already in Abakaliki. And yes, they'll play the game in the rain. Ogodo, it gets it. Flag is up for throw. Augustus takes the throw. Onzuru, but Joseph couldn't control it. It's been back and forth, back and forth. No, beautiful play there by Tega. Akechi with the ball. Was finding Tega, but misses it. Jude Aleke. Free kick, the first set piece of the game. Augustus standing behind it. Sends it in. Foul there. Taking. Joseph Omar loses it. Amzat got it. So Tega loses it. Uja cleared perfectly. Throwing, it's gonna be for Abakaliki FC. Foul throw there. Raphael holds up perfectly well. Plays to IK, to Tega, to Amzat, but they lost it. Tega to IK. IK to Akechi. Beats one. Goal kick it is. Beautiful run there by Akechi. But then, of course, he couldn't beat Augustus. And Katseza plays it short. Elemo Christian travels with it back to Augustus, to Aleke Jude. Aleke Jude to Uche Amarachi. Throw in, it's gonna be a low Friday. Go to Samuel to to Ekechi. Samuel to Amza. Wanted to go direct, but of course it struck the referee. Beautiful game of football there. Pius Chikoldi. First set piece for Cynosure. Hopefully they get to make it count. There's Abakaliki has had a set piece that didn't yield no results. Gifts. Well, then of course Tega is a wonderful set piece player. He's about the best set piece player they have in the team, probably on this pitch today. Raimi, quick off his line, clears expertly. Tega plays it to IK. Alo clears. Tega tries to find Raphael. Back to Ogodo. He finds Ekechi made the run, but he didn't get it. Ogodo and ball. Joshua held the ball, handled the ball there. Felix Victor sends it in. Just enough to get a throw in. Christian Elemo. Omar back to Kodzeza, the goalkeeper. Finds a low Friday. Okeke Chidera loses it. Ogodo Gets it. Tega. Think get him. Beautiful. That was a wayward clearance, a wayward pass there by Akechi. They find no one goes out of play. Uchamarachi there, very comfortable on the ball. Beautiful, beautiful box to box midfielder it is. Omar to take. Omar is actually a wonderful midfielder who's also very good at set pieces. This was a good delivery straight to the feet of Uche Amarachi, and of course he got a corner from that one. The first corner kick of the game going the way of Abakaliki FC. Taken and cleared expertly. Beautiful goal! Offside it is. What then would have been? What a beautiful goal that would have been. Well, then, yes, it was off. It was off. It was clear. It was off. Tega, I think, it's got the hint. He wants to start taking it. Elemo, Aleke, Chris Augustus, who tries to find Uja. Out for throwing. Kechi to take, finds Raphael. Big Raphael, very good with the ball. He holds up play so well. What a bully he could be sometimes. And then some of the times he misses the chances he gets. But then he's one striker that would get those chances, would convert the half chances. Remember, this is brought to you by Spotlight Hub, the #1 sports media brand in the country. Tega, Klesu, Ogodo, Ike, Pius Chikodi, Pius, the roaming #10, is everywhere trying to, connect play. Raphael, Aleke, beautiful pass there, finds Omar. Omar finds his runner. Onzuribo, beautiful cross there. Falls to Aleke. Sends it into the hands of Raimi Akambi. Beautiful goalkeeper is. And he's got beautiful delivery also. So yes, beautiful piece of football that was. Cynosure, I don't know, trying to, get the tiki-taka thingy. Hamza loses the pass. They're trying to, get the pass, get the 1-2 connections, but then it's just not working. I think the midfield of Abakaliki FC is overwhelming that of Cynosure. Tega, as good as he is, it's just not enough. Raf with the ball, but then Augustus controlled perfectly well. Intense opening half, intense encounter. Abakaliki spin the one. That has asked the question. Cynosure still trying to force the play, trying to, get their game, get get the rhythm and everything. Tega, free kick in a very dangerous position, a Tega position, I would say, a very Tega position. It is, and then like I said earlier, Tega is one beautiful set piece, free kick taker, and I wouldn't be surprised if he converts from this. But then free kick, beautifully taken, and Corteza very quick, good reflexes to deny Tega a beautiful chance. Of course, it would have been too exciting to have that one go in. They've got their first corner of the game. Pius is going to take it. Beautiful one, Tega. I mean, Ezechi. He has what's flicked out for another corner. Cleared.
Show the fighting. After I don't connect them. What is up now?
That guy carry all man.
You go just carry this more like that. You know, go tell you disconnect this guy. Why you go just carry more like that?
Give me this thing. I feel pass like leave. Wait now. They try to connect this thing back for him. You know go reach that side. I go need this one for now.
Carry this one now.